You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now the 0-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That was 95 to finish him off. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Philip Bate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. One down.
Totally ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And it is gone. His 4th home run of the season. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Steven Carrara stands in for the Phillies. Pulls that one foul.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fastball is outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
That's a ball.
Now a quick throw to first. Carrara dives back in safely. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Next pitch misses. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Eldon Schwartz.
Ball inside.
Two on, 1 out. And that is out of play. In the air, left field. DeMonte under it. Takes it in for the out. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Forrest DeMonte. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
Hey!
Werner matched a homer in his last game. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That just misses. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Jeff McAtee.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that's outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Phelps. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gomez-Phelps with a homer in his last game. The 0-1. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. New inning getting started, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Henry Rodriguez. Late with the swing there.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Ball crazy.
Lindner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Griffin, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tap foul to play. This one in the air. Gomez-Phelps. And there's 2 down.
Next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Phillies.
0-1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swinging a ground ball. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, digging in, Cody Berger. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. See you later. So he blasts one out the other way, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these players do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Nobody on his team is a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Towards first, Rodriguez. Throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Next is the designated hitter, Xavier Carter. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
0-1.
Nunez goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela.
Oh, looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Quick move to first. Carter back on a dive.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Forrest DeMonte. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball. 0-1.
No, that's low.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Phillies, David Beltran. Liner snagged it first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Up the middle. Berger tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lucas Connolly.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Lamar Warner. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th. That's in there. Strike 1. Man at second. Fly ball down the line. Bate flying after this one. Can't get there. This one lands out. The changeup missing. And the count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that ball.
Ground ball left side. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Charles Early.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hard liner. He makes the grab. 2 down. And a curve is down and in. Gomez Phelps launched a homer in his most recent game.
Nope.
Check swing, and he went. And a count 2-1. Just
inside, ball
missed.
3.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Phelps. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Phillies, Eldon Schwartz. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Ball 1.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings.
Yeah.
Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
1-2 now. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Goes down, will get it.
That's a ball.
The Phillies trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And either way, the results aren't what they want, and they're probably feeling a little overmatched in the box.
Outside corner, there's a strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So the Philly batting order turns over. Henry Rodriguez will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. On a line. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Cody Berger. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Johnny Madden.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And there's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Here's a big power threat. Xavier Carter. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball one.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Aye.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Aye.
Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field, Connolly. In position. Out number 2. Now, Forrest to Monty. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Right through there for a strike. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, hauls it in to end the inning. Top 6. Here's the Phillies catcher, Gary Griffin. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just bites in on those hands.
0-2 now. Liner, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And the 0-1.
got to be down in the
inside.
zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Ball, that's in.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Good
Inside
eye in
ball.
that spot. Griffin aboard here at first with nobody out. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Philip Bate. That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. The throw to second is offline.
The batter is second baseman, David Beltran.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. And he moves up to third, now 2. Next to hit, Steven Carrara, 1 for 2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. To third, got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Lamar Warner. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Ball, down.
Madden, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that
That's ball
stayed
3.
a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses.
No, that's in.
So
Ball
lead
4.
off walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Early stands in here, takes ball 1 low. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very
Ball
top
2.
of the strike zone, middle away.
Comes a 2-2. Right side, Rodriguez. To second, pulls him off the bat.
He's safe.
The throw is late, and the bases are now loaded.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And that one fouled off.
Hey, a strikeout when you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 2-1. Tapping his zone, and it's called a strike. Got him looking. And that is a big first out. All loaded up. Cody Berger now at the plate. On the ground at first. Good feed. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Julius Lopes on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through here for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Tap to first. The underhand flip, and they get the out.
Up next to Philadelphia, the right fielder, Lucas Connolly.
Check swing went around. That's strike one. Lopes. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him. First base.
The bat, number 2.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Eldon Schwartz.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Clips the corner. That is strike 2. And that's down and away. Out towards right center field. Werner on his way over. Makes the grab.
Up next to Philadelphia, the third baseman, John Bell.
Ball. That's down. Ball. That's inside.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one outside.
Nope, outside.
3 balls and a strike. Foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That was pretty nasty. Andre Cabrera into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 1-2. And
Three.
down on strikes. Now one away.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's
Off
outside.
the plate, ball one.
And 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-2 here.
Ball, that's low.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Up next for the Lions.
2 outs, base is empty. Agustin Nunez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Brings it in. That is the inning. New pitcher now, Kevin Brooks.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Henry Rodriguez.
On the ground, Gomez Phelps. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, Aaron Clinton.
That one fouled off. Line drive. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Pete
inside.
Linkner. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tap to first.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Warner on the move. And he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
He was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think at this point, he wants to get him over and get him in.
Nope. Ball one.
He's
Ball,
clearly
that
trying to
pitch is
work
out.
him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball is outside. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a lower fastball for some pitchers.
Rip, but it curls foul. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Outside.
Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Slings to first. That's out number 3. Reed Machado taking over on the mound.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Foul ball there. Sliced hard but foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Late swing, foul to the left. Inside.
Hi, that ball hit him.
1 out, man at first. Now the third baseman, Jeff McAtee. Quick toss to first.
Safe.
And he's back safely. To the right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. They turn things over to the southpaw, Freddie Lindstrom.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's outside.
Lindstrom, 5 saves on the year, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
Hey. Ball 2.
Strike 2. Struck him out without a swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Lucas Connolly digs in now. He's 0 for 1. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that skips into dirt. Got it looking. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch
1.
again as a hitter.
Inside, ball 2.
And it's fouled away. This could end it. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer.
That ball's
and it
foul.
goes just foul. Got it. That's the ball game. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.